ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and sometimes when you're dumber than a bag of doorknobs, you say the quiet part out loud. Enter Jasmine Crockett. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please check that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. And hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. Jasmine Crockett was in a House Judiciary hearing, and she went so far off topic, so far off what they were there for, that she started getting into how she got into the law business, so to speak, how she became an attorney, how she became a public defender. What she was trying to do was she was trying to defend diversity, equity, and inclusion against the Trump administration. Now, I'm not a fan of diversity, equity, and inclusion. I'm here to tell you people believe that people of color are the biggest beneficiaries of it, when the truth is the biggest beneficiaries of it are actually white women. So I'm not against it for any kind of race issue. I'm against it because I believe in a meritocracy. I believe that you should go as far as your merit gets you, which is why I would love if job interviews were done with just, a number on them instead of a name, and just the facts of who the person is, not done in person. Promotions based the same way. Maybe AI could do it or something, where it's just based on qualifications. And you take race, you take gender, you take all that out of it, and you just make people sink or swim on their own merits. It's that simple. Jasmine Crockett doesn't believe that's the case. Not only doesn't she believe that's the case, she believes people should be hired on the basis of their skin color, on the basis of their gender. Because in her world, that's somewhere in that crazy mind, she believes that it's more important to have somebody that looks like you than it is to have somebody competent. And so she actually openly bragged during this hearing that she badgered her former boss into hiring her because of the color of her skin. Incredible. Incredible that you would admit it. Incredible that you would brag about it. I want you guys to watch this. Believe me, I'm as shocked as you guys are. I want you guys to watch this and let me know what you think in the comments.
Crime, or I need you to investigate this child pornography, or I need you to investigate this robbery, then we want somebody to show up, and we don't want them to look at us and act as if just because I'm black or because I'm woman that I am not worthy of having that case investigated, because we have an administration that is continuously railing against diversity, equity, and inclusion. Or we don't need people that show up that feel like diversity should not be valued. That is why we should have somebody that may show up and looks like me. The final thing that I'll say, because you've been gracious, is this. When I first became a public defender, I had no criminal defense experience. And I walked in and I told my boss, Charlie, I said, listen, you should hire me. He said, why? I said, because I'm black. Charlie looked at me like I was crazy. And I said, let me tell you something. When I walk in, I'm going to walk in with a level of rapport and understanding that maybe some of my other colleagues will not. Charlie offered me my job, and I worked my butt off, and I worked really, really hard for all of my clients, not just those that look like me, and that is what it looks like to serve. Thank you.